Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Wade, bringing pressure, and it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down, and a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
In this opening possession, they'll face a third down and 5. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Third down play here out of the shotgun. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
And it's taken right around the 35. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got it.
It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires. And this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Wade. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida. Now the all-important extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great turn there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. And it's a great spot to start this drive. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. And they'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. He'll hand it off. He's brought down out at the 46.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack in their game.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Back-to-back losses sets up a 3rd and goal here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Wade. Receiver makes the grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Gonna run it. It's Daniels. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Dropping back. It's Wade. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Gators. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for his 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
2nd down play coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Caught over the middle. It's Miller. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and it's a fumble. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First down and 10. Looking to pass. It's Wade. It's caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The offense failed earlier in a 4th-down attempt. They'll try it again here. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Off the play fake on first down. Looking right, this one caught. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Creative running there. Touchdown, Colorado. No chance to catch him.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. They make the extra point and trail now 28-10. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Gators offense retakes the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He pulls it in for a big gain. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They're going to run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He escapes the sack. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across midfield. He's past the 30. The 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Wow, there's a risky throw here. defender makes this interception, Chris, sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Leads he is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for a deep completion. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Florida. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Looks like he's going to bring this out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That game moves the ball out near the 25.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The tight end has got it. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They'll run it here. Breaks on. Powerful running into the secondary. They make the first down. Brought down to the 31. And the Buffaloes will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
The Buffaloes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The ball is caught. Got space looking for the end zone here. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
That's It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
They're going to run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's brought down. A sack by the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on. Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. 4th set of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the 1st down. First set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Fires it on the move. Touchdown, Buffs. This offense cannot be stopped. That's a beautiful strike on the move, Kirk, and that's why this quarterback is a defensive coordinator's nightmare, right?
Well, he moves around so well. He can make plays from the pocket. What I love about him is what you're saying. He gets outside. He's a threat to run as well with his athletic ability, but the arm strength to be able to make that throw and make this defense pay for it.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Daniels. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back to pass. It's Wade. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. A completion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got it. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, 4th quarter, And they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Florida. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They look to throw it here on second down. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he fields it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense getting set, second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
How about the defense today? They had played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game.
And a sophomore making an impact play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration. Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the PAT is good. The Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. The back's got it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Breaking free at the 35. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. He's moving out of the pocket. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Florida Gators.